Welcome back to the channel. Then today's episode is for you. We're diving into the top 5 most valuable 1-penny coins that can still bring in big dollars, even when they're in bad condition. Yes, coins that look worn, dirty, or damaged could still be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The UK 1-penny from 1966, even in bad condition. This coin holds remarkable value in today's auction markets, especially for passionate numismatists and savvy investors alike. With growing demand across the globe, this humble penny has transformed from everyday change into a hot commodity that's catching the eyes of collectors everywhere. Stick around as we explore the history, unique traits, rarity, and current dollar value of this incredible piece of British currency. The 1966 UK 1-penny coin was minted during a dynamic period in British history. Under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin belongs to the pre-decimal currency system, which was used in the UK before decimalization in 1971. Back then, 1 penny was a significant part of daily life, and millions were minted to meet public demand. However, as time has passed and the world moved on to new currencies and coinage systems, these older coins have become treasured relics. The 1966 penny, in particular, stands out as one of the final issues of the traditional penny before the transition, making it highly desirable for historical and nostalgic reasons. What sets the 1966 UK 1-penny apart is its distinct design and craftsmanship. On the obverse, it features the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Mary Gillick, capturing the youthful profile of the monarch in elegant detail. The reverse side showcases the figure of Britannia, seated with a trident and shield, an image symbolizing British strength and heritage. This design holds immense charm for collectors due to its classical beauty and historical symbolism. Even coins that show signs of wear retain these features clearly, which adds character and authenticity, especially for those seeking original condition pieces that tell a story. While millions of these coins were produced, their availability in the collector's market, especially in the 21st century, is surprisingly limited. Most coins have been lost to time, damaged beyond recognition, or kept in private collections. As a result, even those in circulated or bad condition have become increasingly scarce. What makes the 1966 penny even more appealing is that collectors and auction houses now recognize its historical value over mere aesthetic quality. In other words, demand isn't just for pristine, mint-state coins. Coins with visible circulation, where are sought after for their authenticity and the journey they've taken. This rising trend makes it clear, condition may affect price, but demand remains strong across all grades. Today, the 1966 UK 1-penny, even in less than perfect condition, is seeing impressive activity in online auctions and collector platforms, depending on factors such as visibility of design, patina, and provenance. These coins can fetch anywhere from $1,400,000 or more in bad condition. That's a strong value when you consider it was once worth just a fraction of a pound. Exceptional specimens, especially those with historical documentation or unique toning, can command even higher prices. The market is hot, and these coins are moving fast. For collectors in the US and beyond, the dollar value continues to appreciate as interest in vintage UK coins grows steadily. If you're looking to add a 1966 UK 1-penny to your collection, or perhaps invest in one for future gain, now is the perfect time. Always look for coins with visible design details, even if they show signs of wear. Check auction listings, collector forums, and reputable dealers. And don't hesitate to buy coins labeled as circulated or worn if they still retain their core features. Join online communities or local clubs where these coins are actively traded and discussed. Proper storage in coin flips or protective cases will help preserve even bad condition coins from further damage. Keep in mind that each coin has its own unique story, and collectors often value that history as much as condition. In conclusion, the 1966 UK 1-penny is far more than just an old piece of change. It's a highly desirable collector's item with rising value, even in bad condition. Its historical significance, iconic design, and growing rarity make it a standout in any collection. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your coin collecting journey, this penny offers a fantastic opportunity to own a piece of British history while making a smart investment. Keep your eyes open, because even a worn penny from 1966 could be worth a surprising amount in today's thriving collector market. Next up, the UK 1-penny from the year 1907. This coin, over a century old, is capturing serious attention in today's collector and auction markets. And what might surprise many is that even in dull or heavily circulated condition, it carries remarkable value in dollars. With growing interest in Edwardian-era British coinage, the 1907 penny has emerged as a top collectible that continues to appreciate in value. Stay tuned as we take you through the story, the beauty, and the modern market demand for this magnificent piece of history. The 1907 UK 1 penny comes from the Edwardian period, under the reign of King Edward VII, who ruled from 1901 to 1910. This was a time of industrial strength, global British influence, and a transition between the Victorian era and the modern 20th century. The coin itself was part of the pre-decimal currency system, which was the foundation of British daily trade for centuries. Minted by the Royal Mint, the 1907 penny holds incredible historical weight, being a circulating coin during a transformative time in British society. The fact that it has survived more than 115 years, through wars, economic changes, and the evolution of modern currency, adds to its legacy and undeniable appeal for collectors across the globe. One of the most admired aspects of the 1907 1 penny is its detailed and artistic design. The obverse proudly features the side portrait of King Edward VII, created by George William de Saulles. This portrait is known for its regal and refined depiction of the monarch, capturing the essence of early 20th century British identity. On the reverse, we see the iconic seated Britannia, a long-standing symbol of British strength and resilience, holding a trident and shield. Even in dull or worn condition, these features often remain visible, and their vintage charm only enhances the desirability of the coin. The craftsmanship from this era is widely praised, and it's one of the key reasons collectors are drawn to the 1907 penny. Although the 1907 penny was minted in large numbers, the passage of time has turned it into a scarce item, especially in collectible condition. Many coins from this era have been lost, damaged, or melted down, making surviving pieces far more desirable. Even those that show dullness, wear, and signs of age are highly sought after because of their age, historical context, and diminishing availability. Modern collectors are increasingly appreciating coins with character, meaning dull or circulated coins are not being overlooked, they're being embraced. The presence of wear tells a story, and today's collector market values authenticity and legacy just as much as pristine surfaces. The rising demand for Edwardian pennies, combined with limited surviving stock, makes the 1907 penny a high-demand coin that commands strong interest regardless of grade. In the current coin market, the 1907 UK 1 penny is seeing a consistent and growing valuation in US dollars. Even coins in dull or heavily circulated condition are regularly selling for $50,000 to $700,000, depending on detail, visibility, and overall preservation. Some examples, particularly those with full legends and defined features despite wear, can exceed these figures in competitive auctions. Serious collectors and historical investors are willing to pay premiums for coins from the Edward VII series because they are considered foundational pieces in British numismatics. With the dollar value steadily rising and online auction platforms showcasing increased bidding activity, the 1907 penny continues to outperform expectations, making it not only a collector's delight but also a wise investment for collectors looking to add the 1907 1 penny to their portfolio. The time is absolutely right. Focus on coins that have visible design features, even if the surface is dull or the color is muted. Patina, tone, and wear do not diminish the coin's value. In fact, they often add a sense of historic authenticity. Look for reputable dealers, certified auctions, or estate sales where such coins may appear undervalued. It's also smart to store your coin properly in a protective holder or archival flip to preserve its current condition and ensure it remains a solid asset over time. Connecting with numismatic communities online can also provide insight, trade opportunities, and real-time updates on market value. Remember, each 1907 penny is a living piece of history, and acquiring one is like owning a tangible piece of Britain's past. In conclusion, the 1907 UK 1 penny is far more than an old coin. It's a timeless collectible, with strong market value and increasing global demand. Its historical significance, elegant design, and rarity, especially in surviving condition, make it a prized possession for collectors and investors alike. Even in dull or well-worn states, this coin offers a window into the Edwardian era and holds strong monetary and sentimental worth. If you ever come across a 1907 penny, don't underestimate its potential. It's a coin that continues to rise in recognition and value year after year, Next up, the UK 1 penny from 1928, particularly those found in black shaded or dark tone condition. These aged coins are sparking increasing interest in the numismatic world, and even more remarkably, they're gaining solid value in today's auction markets, especially in dollar terms. Whether you're an experienced collector or just starting your journey, this coin stands out as a must-have for its unique appearance, rich history, and rising demand. So, stay tuned as we dive deep into why the 1928 UK penny is making waves in the collector community right now. The 1928 UK 1 penny hails from an important transitional period in British history. During the reign of King George V, after World War I and amid vast changes in British society, the Royal Mint continued to produce coins that reflected the pride and stability of the empire. The 1928 penny was part of the pre-decimal system and played a major role in everyday commerce. Yet today it serves as a powerful reminder of a bygone era. Despite being a common coin at the time, the passage of nearly a century has transformed it into a highly sought-after collectible, especially as fewer and fewer pieces remain in circulation or even in private hands. The 1928 penny is now considered an important piece of British coinage history, and collectors around the world are recognizing its growing importance and rarity. One of the most captivating elements of the 1928 UK penny is its distinctive design. The obverse features a left-facing portrait of King George V, crafted by the esteemed sculptor Bertram McKennell. It's a regal and sharp depiction that captures the dignity and authority of the monarch during that time. On the reverse, we see the timeless image of Britannia, seated with a shield and trident, an enduring symbol of British pride and maritime power. What adds even more uniqueness is the black or dark tone condition that some of these coins develop over time. This natural patina gives the coin a bold and vintage character, making it stand out from brighter, polished pieces. Collectors especially value coins with deep shading or a rich black tone, as it reflects age, authenticity, and historical depth that can't be replicated. Although the 1928 penny was produced in healthy numbers, surviving examples in collectible condition, especially with a black or toned surface, are now increasingly rare. As time goes on, many coins are either lost to history or degraded beyond recognition. What's remarkable is that coins with dark patina or black shade are not considered inferior. On the contrary, these features often boost collector interest. The natural toning is seen as a mark of age and originality, making such coins more desirable than heavily cleaned or artificially brightened examples. The demand for coins in this condition is rising steadily, and auction data shows that black-toned coins consistently receive multiple bids and above-average prices. Today's collectors are seeking not just perfection, but uniqueness, and the 1928 black shade penny delivers just that. In today's fast-growing coin market, the 1928 UK 1 penny in black shaded condition is commanding impressive prices in US dollars. Even in circulated condition, such coins are fetching anywhere from $1,600,000, depending on the depth of tone, visibility of details, and overall appeal. Coins with particularly rich coloration or well-preserved features can go even higher, especially at specialist auctions or collector-focused marketplaces. As global interest in British coinage expands, particularly from collectors in the United States, Australia, and Canada, dollar values are climbing consistently. With every passing year, the 1928 penny continues to appreciate, and many numismatists now view it not only as a collectible, but also as a solid historical investment. If you're looking to acquire the 1928 penny, now is an excellent time to act. Focus on coins that maintain clear facial details on the king and defined elements of Britannia, even if the coin has a dark surface. In fact, black shaded or toned coins are increasingly favored by experienced collectors because they reflect age and originality. Be sure to source your coins from reputable dealers, auction houses, or trusted online platforms. Storing the coin properly in acid-free holders or non-PVC flips will help preserve its natural condition and prevent further corrosion. Joining collector forums or numismatic clubs can also help you keep an eye on market trends and potential opportunities. Remember, with coins like the 1928 penny, every mark and shade tells a story. Collectors today value that history deeply, and owning a piece like this connects you directly to the past. To wrap it all up, the 1928 UK 1 penny, especially in black shaded condition, is a true standout in the world of coin collecting. With its deep historical roots, stunning design, unique coloration, and increasing rarity, It is a treasure worth owning and admiring. The market value continues to rise, and interest from collectors worldwide shows no signs of slowing down. Whether you hold it for its historical significance, its aesthetic charm, or its investment potential, this coin delivers on all fronts. Don't overlook the power of what may appear to be just a dark old penny. It could very well be one of the shining stars in your collection. Next up, the UK 1 penny from the year 1913. This coin, even in dull or well-circulated condition, is turning heads in today's auction markets and gaining serious traction among collectors across the globe. With over a century of history behind it, the 1913 penny is now seen as a prized collectible that offers both sentimental and monetary value. In this video, we'll uncover the background, special features, rarity, and current dollar value of this incredible coin, and why now is the perfect time to consider adding it to your collection. The 1913 UK 1 penny was minted during the reign of King George V, a monarch who led Britain through the early 20th century and into World War. The first coins from his reign are particularly significant because they represent a time of great change, industrial expansion, and historical upheaval. The 1913 penny came just before the outbreak of the Great War in 1914, making it one of the last issues of a peaceful Edwardian Britain. Minted by the Royal Mint with precision and purpose, this coin played a key role in everyday commerce, while quietly becoming a historical artifact. Today, it holds the weight of history in every line and contour, a direct connection to a time that shaped the modern world. The design of the 1913 penny is a work of classic elegance. On the obverse, it features the left-facing portrait of King George V, designed by Bertram McKennell, whose artistic style captured the dignity and strength of the British crown. The reverse proudly displays Britannia, seated and holding a trident and shield, a traditional image that represents the strength and unity of Britain's maritime heritage. One of the most charming aspects of the 1913 penny is how these designs age gracefully, even in dull or circulated condition. A natural patina or software often enhances the antique look of the coin, giving it a depth of character that collectors truly admire. These visual elements remain powerful symbols of heritage and tradition, making the 1913 penny a timeless piece of art as well as currency. Over the years, many 1913 pennies have vanished due to circulation, loss, or damage, which makes surviving examples, especially with legible details, far more desirable today. What's especially encouraging for collectors is that coins in dull or worn condition are not only acceptable, but are in high demand. The numismatic world has evolved to appreciate originality and authenticity, and coins with signs of use often tell more compelling stories. The 1913 penny, with its historical importance and age, fits perfectly into this narrative. Collectors value it not just for its looks, but for its soul, the feeling that it has passed through many hands over the decades, carrying history with it. This appreciation for aged condition has contributed to a rising demand for the 1913 penny, making it a must-have item even outside the elite circle of high-grade collectors. Today's auction and collector market, the UK 1 penny from 1913, is seeing a surge in interest and a solid increase in dollar value. Even in dull or heavily circulated condition, these coins are fetching between $30,000–$400,000, with certain pieces going even higher depending on eye appeal and historical presentation. Coins with clear date markings, recognizable monarch and Britannia figures, and even surface wear are still commanding strong prices. Collectors in the United States, Canada, and Australia are particularly drawn to early 20th century British coins, adding to the upward pressure in value. The dollar valuation of this coin continues to climb year by year, turning what was once small change into a smart investment and an admired collectible. If you're thinking about acquiring a 1913 UK penny, especially in dull or circulated condition, now is the ideal time. Look for coins with strong date, visibility, and consistent, where these are often the most admired by experienced collectors. Avoid over-clean pieces, as the natural aged tone and patina are seen as positive traits that enhance both character and value. Be sure to purchase from reputable dealers, auctions, or online platforms that specialize in historical coins. Protect your coin in acid-free holders or coin flips to prevent further wear and to preserve its current condition. Engaging with collector communities online or through numismatic clubs will help you stay updated on values, trends, and opportunities to trade or buy additional coins. The key to collecting the 1913 penny is appreciating it as both a historical artifact and a future investment, because its journey is far from over. In conclusion, the 1913 UK 1 penny, even in dull or worn condition, is an absolute treasure in the world of rare coin collecting. Its deep historical roots, elegant design, and increasing scarcity make it a standout piece for any collection. The fact that it continues to rise in value, even in circulated condition, is a testament to its enduring demand and cultural significance. Whether you're collecting for history, beauty, or investment potential, the 1913 penny delivers on all fronts. Don't let its modest appearance fool you. This coin holds tremendous power, both in story and in value. Next up, the UK 1 penny from the year 1918, especially those in what many call dirty or naturally aged condition. Far from being a flaw, this condition adds charm and authenticity that collectors now treasure more than ever. As global interest in rare and historic coins continues to rise, the 1918 penny has found its place among some of the most sought-after collectibles in the market. And today, we're going to uncover why this coin, even with a weathered and aged surface, is catching high bids and converting old metal into real dollars. 1918 was one of the most pivotal in modern history. It marked the final year of World War I, a time of upheaval, courage, and transformation across the globe. In the midst of this dramatic backdrop, the Royal Mint continued to issue coins for the British public, including the iconic 1 penny, bearing the regal image of King George V. These coins weren't just used for transactions, they were carried by soldiers, exchanged in post-war markets, and passed down through generations. The 1918 penny, therefore, isn't just a coin, it's a silent witness to history. Each one holds a powerful connection to a world reshaped by conflict and resilience, making it a deeply meaningful collectible today. What sets the 1918 UK 1 penny apart is its dignified and enduring design. The obverse features the stately profile of King George V, a monarch whose image became one of the most recognized across the British Empire. On the reverse, we see Britannia seated with a trident and shield, a proud and iconic symbol of British strength and tradition. But what truly enhances the appeal of this coin is its aged or dirty condition, a term often used to describe coins that have developed a rich surface tone, natural tarnish, or accumulated residue from a century of existence, rather than diminish its value. This aging process adds layers of personality and narrative. Collectors today value this authenticity. Those signs of age are reminders that this coin has lived through history, not been stored away in a vault. The character that comes with a naturally aged look is increasingly considered desirable, and even beautiful. Although the 1918 penny was produced in significant numbers, time has done what time always does. It has thinned the ranks. Many of these coins have been lost, melted down, or worn beyond recognition. Those that remain, especially with original dirty surfaces and visible design details, are now in high demand. The market has shifted from only valuing mint condition coins to appreciating coins with natural signs of age. In fact, collectors are now actively seeking coins that reflect a genuine history, coins that look like they've been part of the world. This makes the 1918 penny in dirty or uncleaned condition particularly desirable. It offers collectors a piece that is both authentic and rare, enhancing its allure and market value. Demand for historically rich coins has fueled strong auction activity around the 1918 penny. In today's coin market, this coin, depending on condition and appearance, is regularly fetching between $5,800,000 and, in some instances, even more if the design elements remain visible and the coin retains a compelling patina. Auction houses and online collectors markets are reporting increased interest, especially from buyers in North America and Europe. What was once seen as small pocket change has now become an appreciating asset with serious collector interest. The 1918 penny is proving to be both a meaningful keepsake and a smart investment, offering excellent value in the growing numismatic marketplace. If you're considering adding a 1918 UK 1 penny to your collection, now is the time to move. When selecting a coin, don't shy away from pieces with a dirty or aged surface. These coins often carry the richest stories and are being highly prized in collector circles. Look for clear markings, especially on the date and key. Design features like King George's profile and Britannia's outline. These add significant value even if the coin isn't shiny or clean. Purchase from reputable dealers or platforms where you can verify the authenticity. Once acquired, store the coin properly in a breathable, acid-free holder to preserve its natural state. You don't need to clean or polish it. In fact, Doing so could reduce its appeal and value. Embrace the age, and let the coin speak for itself. To sum it all up, the 1918 UK 1 penny, even in dirty, aged, or weathered condition, is a coin of immense historical weight and increasing monetary value. It carries the legacy of a world at war, the artistry of British minting, and a century of untold stories etched into its metal. The growing market appreciation proves that collectors aren't just seeking shiny coins, they want coins with depth, with history, with a soul. Whether you're a lifelong numismatist or just beginning your journey, this is one coin you won't want to overlook. Its value is rising, its demand is real, and its legacy is forever. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell for more fascinating discoveries from the world of rare coins and collectibles.